How you doing, guys? I'm going to talk to you about something, right? Now, I'm 44 years old. I'm a martial artist. I've got nothing to brag about. The one who brags, the one who calls himself Sifu or Shifu, Sifu, master, sensei and all that, master, all those kind of words. When they advertise themselves, my name is Grandmaster, whatever, or Master, Sifu, whatever, John Jones, not that, it's like Billy Jackson or some kind of name, and they talk about every bit of lineage they have and all this, and they call themselves a master, and all the different titles. I'm not that kind of person. My ability is very, very limited compared to a lot of people out there. We talk about in the martial arts world. But as a man, living, I'm 44. I'm nearly 44. And my whole life has been just Kung Fu training, Wushu training. My whole life. So I don't fucking show. That's what I'm saying. It's not a show. It's a way of life. That's what the Dao of Yin and Yang is. It's this way of life. Right? There's people out here who, when you die, you're dead. You got to remember that. Life is now. It's not money. Money is not life. I can tell those people behind me there, money is not life. They don't understand. But listen, martial arts is not for show. It's not for fighting. It's not for having ego. Being loud, being heard, being seen. No, it's about peace. The way of the Tao of Yin and Yang. Right? Where the essence of health in the mind and body through spirit. It is not wasteful. It's not tasteful to yourself either. It's totally wasteful when you act like you're a tough guy. And, when you walk around with an ego, you learn the hard way. Fuck around and find out if it is. No martial arts expert or champion boxer is invincible. Do you know that? Soldiers, the elite, right? The proper, the Marines even, they're not invincible, right? For the true way, okay, when it comes to martial arts, the true way of self-mastery, I'd say, is not about self-waste. It's about connecting with nature, connecting with the way of nature. Not the way of nature, it's connected with what nature is, the essence of nature itself. That's what the Tao of Yin and Yang is. You understand me? It's not some silly show you put it on. It's the true power, what gives the energy to your bones and blood in your body. You understand me? So, you learn simplicity. Sorry about the darkness, you see the light within, but you learn simplicity. I've done a lot of training in my life, and I know many, many fucking ways to defend myself, and guess what? I'm not invincible. Someone can come up to me now and just knock me out. Someone who's got no ability, as a fighter even, but they could attack me. They hit me on the right angle if they've got the power, Because there's people of different builds and age and all the rest of it, okay? But me personally, myself, though I'm not invincible, I've trained a shitload of stuff. You know what I mean? My whole life's been about Wushu training and Kung Fu training. So, when you're 44 years old, I've been training since I was around 12. When I was around 12, I started my martial art training. Right? Nothing to boast about, nothing to brag about. Yeah. Some people have done backflips and broke their back fucking trying to show off. Some people have tried to lift the heaviest weights and busted their fucking arms and give themselves artery ruptures and blood fucking heart attacks and death through working out, or just showing off, or for competing with others or with the self as the enemy. Proving to the self that they can, reach new limits beyond them. So they're trying to go beyond themselves as if they don't respect themselves. If you don't listen to the self and respect what you have already, foundation-wise, and work with that as an energy, not being lazy, then you're not going to be able to work with any ability or develop any power at all in yourself or anything like that. You're going to just decline. You're just literally going to just degrade. Now bring yourself lower. Yeah, really. So for me, I've been training. I've been practicing, studying, and working with it. Studying what I practice, practicing what I study. Practicing what I study, studying what I practice. You know what I mean? With me, that's the way of it. Now, in terms of attack, striking or whatever, any, on the offensive and the defensive, right? On the offensive, the attack, again, martial arts is not for attack, it's for defending. You know what I'm saying? The one who attacks is a maniac, violence has no mind, right? So on the attack part, on the attack front, it's the way of a soldier. It's like military martial arts, combat arts, ability. So for me, obviously, I'm nearly 44. I've been training all of my kung fu training since I was 12 years old. It's all I fucking know. You know what I mean? It's not all I know, but I'm saying, well, it is. You could say it's all I know. Connection with the Dao through the discipline of the Chinese, mostly Chinese martial arts. Other martial arts too. I've done kickboxing and karate, and philosophy, and the thing is, like, you're deep as fuck. Looking into the mirror, looking in the mirror, seeing yourself back in the mirror, looking through the window, seeing clearly through it, feeling. This is seeing is believing, but feeling is the truth. Yeah? My kung fu teacher said, seeing is believing, but feeling is the truth. Yeah? One of my teachers. Do you understand me? So I don't say, right, that to people. I don't say that, I don't show off, I don't put a show on, I don't say, I'm 44, and I'm 44 years old, right? My whole life has been martial arts, kung fu training. But I don't say I'm Shifu, I don't say that. I don't say that, I don't call myself the fucking master. I don't call myself the master. Master of what? You're always at the bottom of the mountain. Yeah? If you're far from it, that's the problem. Far from it. And when you get to the top, as I say, same thing. So you've got to fly, right? You know what I mean? So I don't call myself all these titles and that. But what I'm trying to say is, I know countless ways how I could take a fucker right out right now. It's not bold talk. Anyone could. I said, people on the street, anybody could do it. Anybody could kill a fucker. Anyone could attack someone. Anyone kill someone and didn't even know they were going to do it. I didn't even know I was going to do it. They didn't even know someone was going to do it, or they didn't even know that they were doing that. You say, wouldn't they even know they were doing it? They just did it. Yeah. They didn't even know it, man. They didn't even realise how they lashed out, struck someone, and the person lost their freaking life, or really, really was hurt, in a big way. You understand me? You understand me, yeah? So for me, I don't advertise that. I don't do that. What I'm saying is I don't advertise anything. A man or anyone who is trying to prove himself in this world, you show power, you show weakness. If you show any kind of power, if you try and show any kind of power, you're a weak ass motherfucker. You think you can show something and control someone because of your actions? That's the fucking ego talking again. You think your words can, and don't get me wrong, I've done things, mind games and communication, and certain actions of mine and certain words of mine has resulted in people reacting a certain way or sending them off in a certain direction, you could say, but it's not real magic. You can't really go and believe in that shit. No way. Okay? It's their own mind. You don't control people's minds in combat, in battle, in life, in any way, any situation at all. Do you understand that? Yeah? In any situation at all, okay? Fucking moron, look. Idiots, this is running now. After watching me. Well, watch yourself, lazy bastard. Lazy fuckers. Some lazy fuckers, eh? Too lazy. You know what I'm saying? To yourself, that's death. That's death. A lazy person's a dead person. You understand me? I'm not a fucking, I don't follow, I'm saying, that's what Kung Fu is. I'm 44 years old. That's what Kung Fu training Kung Fu is. Your whole life. You can't be lazy. That's what the Dao is. Respect yourself. That's what Yin and Yang flow is. Not a dead man. Respect yourself. There's no fight. There's no show. In your whole body. Money is nothing. As fucking told about fucking looking at me there. Money is nothing but a bitch. I'll fucking pay him to fuck off more than, you know what I'm saying? It's not a show. It's not a fight. There's people giving you all that showing off people are doing, acting tough. It's nothing. Ego is weakness. It's anything at all. You try to prove yourself, right? You try to prove yourself, right? You try to prove yourself. You try to intimidate or show that you're tough or show that you're this shit, you're legit, whatever the fuck. You're the one. You're right, and you can tell. You can teach people stuff, and you can tell people this and that, and you can tell them you know better. You lost already, coward, absolute coward, loser. You behave like a loser. The one who is trying to win in life is the one who's a loser. You understand? Do you understand that? Yeah? The one who's trying to win is the loser. The one who's trying to win is not strong. He's a loser. The one who's trying to win, the one who's trying to prove something, to get somewhere, he's not here. You're not here, how can you get there? If you're not here, how can you get there? You want to go there. You're not even here. Your heart is not here. So how can any step get your ass there? I flow with a Dao in me. If you didn't know something, I am the fucking Kung Fu. And the blood in my heart. I'm living with the breath in me, the 5 elements and all that shit. Under the stars, the gravity, the sun, the universe. There's no ego about it. I feel it. And I live it even when I'm not feeling it. Whether I'm alive, there's moments when I'm alive, yeah? Walking, you know, I'll be talking to you, but I didn't realise I was actually my body was trying to regulate the breathing. Of course, you might get a bit uncomfortable or, you know, get like heavy breathing sometimes, whatever. But like most of the time, regulating the breathing, my muscles, my bones, tendons and all that, the blood's working, the chi energy, the fucking bones in me, you know, and it's all working and my heart is pumping blood around my body the whole time. When I'm awake and I'm not even aware of it, and when I'm asleep and I'm not even aware of it. That's how well it's functioning. It's just functioning. It's not trying to function. It's not trying to function. It's not trying to function. It just functions. Do you know what I mean? Can your mind function without thinking? Because what is the thinking? The thinking is talking. The thinking is not listening. What is listening? Listening to what? Yeah? Right. Do you understand? So the way of the martial arts, it's all about humbleness, humility. So humbleness in the self. Honesty with the self. It's about honesty. You know what I mean? That's what it's about inside the self. The way, you know, the humbleness, yeah? But honesty is the real power. Humbleness and patience and all that, and you trying to calm down and all this bollocks, meditation or whatever the fuck, you know, focus, all that stuff. You're trying to do a good thing, and you're trying to pull yourself out of some shit. Everything you're fighting from a losing position. You understand me? You put yourself in a hole, you try to climb out the hole. You walk into the dark, I mean, looking for the light, you understand? You understand this? Do you understand that? You understand me? I've said it before. Do you understand that? No. More question, good. Don't ask me. That's what I'm saying. So if you're trying to live, you're dead. Simple as that. You're trying to win, you're a loser. That's what Lao Tzu was saying, and Kung Fu got the wrong bus. The way of yin and yang is natural. It's the way of life. That's what the Tao is. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44. I don't walk up this road and say, it's Mr. fucking low web, Sifu, Sifu. I say, my whole life, I understand this. I'm saying, there is no fight. Everything you fight yourself. You're killing yourself. With the body. It's not money. You're fighting for something, you fight yourself. You're trying to go somewhere, you're not here. Your life is inside your body. Nature is the way. Not culture. Not money, that's nothing. Money is nothing. People make languages, they make traditions, they make all that. They make guns, they make AI. Something's good, something's bad. That dog's coming for me now. Let me talk about that. But the thing is, right, nature is the way. Every time you're trying too much this, you're going against that. You know what I'm saying? It's too much yin or too much yang, and that's what Lao was saying in the Dao and Kung Fu. He was saying, you got to wake your ass up. Because you are always trying to do something, trying to forget, trying to remember, trying to believe, trying to forgive, trying this, try, because you're now in a losing position. You want it, so you don't have it. You want a life, so you don't have a life. You want to be confident, so you're scared. You want to be strong, so you're weak. You want to be happy, so you're not having a good day today, are you? You're killing yourself. The one who is killing himself, the one or him or herself, the one who is existing in death, the dead one, can do nothing. Nothing. Understand me? And they get thin as well on their bones. That's the problem with it, understand me? You're going to try to eat your money now. Some people are so funny, but some people talking about why they're so tired. They use their power. Some people are talking about they've got no time. They use their time. Yeah? Some people are talking about they've spent lots of money because they had the money in the first place. And also because it's not real, but the fairy tale Alice in Wonderland has been put in your head. What do you want me to fucking sing COG songs up in there, man? You understand me? You can talk about tradition, you can talk about all this bullshit. People make up a lot of stories. Yeah? But in the end, you just finish the book, you close the book, that's your life. My goodness. You're bad. Yeah. So the point is, ask yourself this. What is the fight? What is the effort? What is the effort? What is the goal? What's the energy? What is the cold? No, but what is it you're living for? If you're always looking, so that's the problem. Most people are looking for something. They're looking outside of themselves. They're looking for themselves. Where's my life? Is it down this road here? If I'm walking above the road or under the road, I must be dead. So your feet meet on the road. This is what yin and yang, what Laos is saying. The whole way, man or woman, man, heaven and earth. He said it goes all the way. It's always balance of yin and yang. You can't have too much yin or too much yang. You're dead. Kongs have got the wrong bus. Well, that's sure Kongs have got the wrong bus, man. So what we're doing is not some traditional thing or language thing. Right? What Laos was talking about was that which cannot be spoken. So I'm talking to you every day about this stuff, right? How can someone talk about, kung fu, right? When you're wasting your power now. The rich man doesn't spend his money. The early one doesn't waste his time. The strong one doesn't waste his health. Yeah? The winner doesn't talk about winning like he's living in total failure. He's not the winner. So the way of the Dao is that as it is the energy. If you're listening to something, that's your power. Yeah? Imagine that you're the listener. You are the listener of the universe. Not following. It is your power. If not, you will be dead. It's not your power. It's killing you. So if you're to see what's giving you the power, sir. You understand me? Because every fight, that's not it. Yeah, you don't want to be a better fighter. You want to be. You shouldn't even be wanting to want anything. You're just free. That's what the Dao is. That's what Laozi was saying. And Kongs have got the wrong bus. Kongs have got the wrong bus. I tell anybody, I don't give a fuck. I tell them, Kongs have got the wrong bus. Money is nothing. Health is first. yin and yang in the body. That's what Lao was saying, right? So Lao was right what he said, very right. And he just happened to be Chinese, but he was a wise man. You know what I mean? Kill this man, gonna kill me now? Yeah. Yeah. So let's go back. So this is what people don't understand, right? It's what people don't understand when I'm telling you, right? It's not from my mouth. It's not me telling you. It's not me telling you. It's not someone teaching you. It's not someone telling you. It's not me telling you now. The Dao is the Dao. Yin and Yang is the truth. It's the way of nature. You understand? It's not a traditional of it. It's not some cultural thing. You look at this ancient Chinese book. No. The Dao, right? The Dao of Yin and Yang is basically the truth. One word is too much. Right? Lao Tzu said, yeah, Kung Fu said nothing, bro. Kung Fu was talking about this small world. You know what I'm saying, man? That guy looking at me like he thinks I don't know shit. Right? Kung Fu was talking inside the building. You understand, man? He said a lot, you know what I mean? He was clever, I'll say he was clever enough with his way in the system. Yeah? Kung Fu was clever in the system. Lao Tzu was right in the universe, the whole real power, That's what the Dao is. Yin and Yang, right? True power. Yeah. True nature of why you're alive now. Not some money, fucking, no. So what I'm trying to tell you, okay, is, yeah? What I'm telling you is, you can't separate the two. You can't say, you know what I'm saying? You can't say, here's your life, or here's your Kung Fu, and then here's your Dao. No. The way of Yin and Yang, the way of nature, the Dao, is the flow of the Dao, is everything, the power of all life, energy, force. It doesn't matter if you say you come from God, you come from aliens, whatever it is, everything has two sides. So it's not like I'm contradicting or going against other beliefs or religions. It's not even that. It's like, it's not about belief. It's not a belief. There is like a religious part with people that have a religious side to it. I'm not doing the religious side. For me, I'm not talking about the religious side. And I'm not talking about just purely philosophy either. Right? Or martial arts as martial arts. Because the martial arts, the Kung Fu, is life. That's what the Dao is. The Dao of Yin and Yang is your fucking life. You understand me? You understand me? Can you imagine an entirety with no fucking Dao, no Yin and Yang? You must be crazy. That's fucking low way. That's what is the point. It's not a tradition. The Dao is the Tongs have got the wrong bus. Lao Tzu but the thing is, right? Lao Tzu told him, he didn't listen. The motherfucker didn't. You understand me? The way of nature is in the blood pumping around your body from your heart. I've got sweat coming off my forehead walking down here. My body knows I'm hot. Oh, hey, you can run around the track all day like these. You're running around the track. Right? The best listener. Oh, fuck. yeah. The best worker does nothing. I mean, yeah. That's it. Lao Tzu says it. I can't even talk about it. Nobody can talk about the Dao. One word is too much. Nature is it. One word is more can be less and less can be more. That's what Yin and Yang is, right? So, anyway, right? So the point is, right? That's basically it. Everything you're trying to achieve, you never get there. Because you didn't see you had it now. The beginning of the end. What the fuck? It ain't about the beginning of the end, bro. It's not about the beginning of the end. Every step, listen, right? Oh my god. That's why I said the best listener studies themselves, their health, as a vehicle. What does it mean? As a receiver of the power of this world, not the society, I mean the universe. You understand me? The true power is a vessel who studies one's limitation and uses it as a platform to benefit from all. And reads, is able to read. That's why you understand the book. You're able to understand more of what is good or bad for the human body. You understand? A real learning. a real learning, you understand me? A real relearning, recycle every day, a new day. Right? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand? You know, like when you see how like when you wake up in the morning, yeah. You know, like when you say you wake up in the damn morning and you've forgotten your dream. Well, a lot of people, yeah, they're fucking, they've forgotten the whole essence of living. They've forgotten. They have to relearn. They have to relearn. They have to relearn the essence, the way of living. Yeah? Relearn, you know what I'm saying? It's a longer life, the heart keeps beating, and then your life is longer because the heart keeps beating. You know what I'm saying? You've got to keep moving. So you've got to remind yourself, yeah, because you forgot. You always have to go back. You want to go forward, you have to go back. That's yin and yang thing. You want to go forward, you have to go back to the beginning. Always at the beginning. Always climbing a new mountain every day. You want to be at the top of the mountain always, you must always be at the bottom of the mountain. That's what yin and yang is. That's what it is. It's not some culture thing coming out of my mouth in English or Chinese. The Dao is truth. It's not a belief, but you believe in some God. I know this one. I know this one. I know this song. I like that song. Oh, that's good. It gives me a song I like. I know this one. It's a good. I like this one. 我知道这首歌，唱得好，好听。He's good. I know that song. It's good. Yeah, this one. I know this song. To be honest, the guy was singing like a flat tire, but I know that song. So I remember it from many years ago. Let's go. But anyway, back to what I'm saying though, yeah? Back to what I was saying, right? So the point again, back to the beginning from the thing, has to come to the beginning. Listen. So, it's like this. You always have to be, how can I say the end? Yeah, the end and the beginning, you see? The top and the bottom, the big and the in, and the bottom and the inside, outside. Everything is yin and yang. It's the Dao. That's what it is. So you don't have your Kung Fu's here, your Kung Fu's here, and then your Dao's there. No. Everything, your life. That's what Lao Tzu was saying, the truth. Right? That's what it is. Doesn't matter if you're doing Tai Chi or if you're doing cooking or what. Your life, the way the essence of living is the health itself. Now you've got to be in the middle. It says man, heaven and earth. That's what Lao Tzu said. What he's saying is there's always more, there's always more and there's always less. But people get the wrong idea. What they know, or they think they know about life is the information, the words, the stories, the fights, the failure, the success, all this stuff, what they're seeing, and the money, someone said this 10 years ago. It's just not it. We're going to die. I'm getting white hairs now, I'm 44, but the life goes on. So what he was saying, it's funny because that's why I respect Lao Tzu, not Kung Fu, Lao Tzu, as I say. I respect Kung Fu, he's okay, but I'm saying he was in a box, you know what I mean? Lao Tzu was in true nature. He was trying to say nothing, like a newborn baby, like a tree, like a newborn baby when you're born. What your body say, you're alive, health. Not just words coming out. One word is too much, he said. That's what I'm saying. So, he's, the same thing. So when you look up, remember to look down. Look down, remember to look up. But you're in the middle. Don't fall into them bushes listening to a young reader talking. Falling in there. But when you're walking, as far as there is ahead, as far as there is back. As there is near, there is far. Big, small, and all of that. Everything is yin and yang. That's what he was trying to say. It's not some traditional bullshit in a book, some culture and all. It's not that. He wasn't. He was Chinese, yeah, but it's not the point. The truth is just the truth. That's it. Not the truth. What you see. My dad told me. The king told me. I'll give you this money and how much is orange juice. No, it's not. In society, yes, we need money and all this stuff, but people get lost. They forget. People make T-shirts. They make flags. They make guns or they make AI or whatever it is. Some good things, some bad things. But If you listen to your health, you respect yourself. That's the most important. Listen with the whole body. If you listen to your nature, why are you killing yourself? It's just how you did the best, right? Okay, so everything you're fighting, you're killing yourself. Now they said a rich man doesn't waste his money. You don't want to be late, don't waste your time. Don't waste your life. It's not a lesson. I can't teach you anything. You follow one, you follow one thing, it's like you follow one step in this direction, you miss every other journey in your life. So you follow one person, that's what I'm saying. Anything you follow yourself anyway, because you follow what you think is right or wrong. If you're looking in the mirror and he wants to kill me now, be aware. But what I'm trying to say is, right, the point is, there's no perfect language. Everything you... Shut up. Robot's trying to kill me now. The point is, yeah, that's what I'm saying, so nobody can teach you anything. I mean, they say that in Buddhism. I don't follow Buddhism. For me, it's the Dao, of yin and yang, the Dao. So I don't say I'm a Taoist. When I say Dao, it's not because I'm following a religion, a culture, or something. It's just the truth is the truth, and what Lao Tzu said was the bloody truth. Not because it's his words or his book, Dao De Jing, not that. The nature is the nature. Yin and yang is all you have. There's nothing more or nothing less. You're in the middle. Perfect. You're limited. You've got the biggest empty shopping bag. You're ready. It's always a new beginning, unless you are dead. You think you're a loser, so you're trying to win. You understand me? You think you're a loser, so you're fighting to win. Fucking hell. You tell yourself you're the advanced, experienced, top, whatever, goddamn, high level, whatever. Or you tell yourself you're at the bottom, the beginner. No matter what you tell yourself. This is nonsense. Look, there's a world of knowledge and subjects and information. Practices, if you like. Creative systems, curriculum. Those have been curricula, which have been created by people. But how do you respect your body, your mind, and your body? The blood in your body, the lungs in your fucking body, to keep yourself healthy. Yeah? So you've always, if you want to be there, if you want to be at any extreme, you have to be at the other extreme. You want to be at the top of the mountain, right? If you want to always be at the top of the mountain, you have to always be at the bottom of the mountain. That, as I said, the journey of climbing the mountain always has to be at any point on that mountain up is basically the middle. It's always the middle. As long as you don't stop, you'll be in the middle. And as long as you're in the middle, you know what? You're not a loser. You're not a loser. Anywhere beyond, anywhere outside of the center, the here now, this point, this place, is nowhere in existence. You're basically neither here nor there. Sorry, you're never here nor there. You're in the point. Otherwise, you're fucked. You're gone out of existence. To be in the middle, so you're limited. Yeah. To that, you're always possible. You're always, you're never far from possibility. You're equally never far, you know what I'm saying? You're equally far from possibility. Sorry, you're equally close to possibility as you are far from impossibility. Whew. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In the middle. You understand it? You're in the middle. And there is no other place to be. Pure balance. Too much on one side, too much yin or yang, you're dead. Because you're falling right now. As I said, walking above the ground, you must be a ghost. Walking below the ground, you've got to be a ghost, right? Dead. To walk on this ground here, yeah. You're alive. Feel every essence of what benefits you. As you would, your senses, as you would feel hot or cold. When it comes to combat and fighting, there's many ways you can attack. Strike, force, there are. You know what I'm saying? As we started earlier on in the talk, we were talking about that, as I say. The way of the Tao of yin and yang, as I say. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what Lao Tzu said. And I'm fucking saying it now. 2026. Lao Tzu was right. This arsehole there fighting his pussy right there, that guy. He's fighting his pussy. So that guy there looking at me like a dickhead right there, he's one of Kung's minions, brother. One of his little weak boy. No offence to him, I'm not calling him Kung's weak per se, but he was. Anyone who doesn't follow the Tao is a dead man. You understand me? That's the best of the truth of it. You're following money, you've got to be a poor person. Have you seen a rich person? Have you seen that? You know what I'm saying? Anyone who's fighting to win is a complete loser. Anything you want, you don't have it. You want to be strong, you're weak. You want to be confident, you want to be successful, you want to do all these things you want. It's far away from you. My life is down this road there. Too late, mate. You lost some hair. I'm 44. I speak the truth, and I speak too much. One word is too much. That's what Lao Tzu was saying in the Dao De Jing very clearly. Nature, the way of the Tao, flowing. It's not a fight. There's nothing to fight for. Life is in your body now. Now, not forever. But while you're alive, respect your health. Health in mind and body. There is no fight. Yeah? A good Tai Chi practitioner, they don't waste their Kung Fu, their power. They don't waste it at all. Yeah? They flow with the essence of true life. That's what the Tao is. Not too much yin, not too much yang. Life is not outside of you. You're not dead yet. It's right here inside your body. Life is inside your body. Life is not outside your body. You understand me? Fuck me. Who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? That's the problem, see? See, when Lao Tzu was talking, he was talking about the truth. He didn't say, oh, listen to me, read my book. He didn't say that. He said, listen to your goddamn body, but respect your body. Because you've only got one body. And you're going to be dead one day. You start opening your mouth, you might choke on a wasp. You understand me? That's the truth. Sometimes fighters get killed. You understand me? If you're dabbling in death, if you're in war, if you're in rushing, if you're in a blind ego and insanity, bro, you end up in problems. You end up tripping, you're rushing, you fall over. You fall over, you know what I'm saying? Fuck yourself up. You understand me? But you mess yourself up. You understand that? Of course you do. They dig the hole. Lose control of that. You're digging the hole so big, you can't get out. You understand me? You're trying to prove how long he can hold his breath under the water. He never come up again. So it's an extreme. It's an extreme. When you go far, understand me? When you go far from yourself to prove, you're leaving yourself. You're far from yourself. That's what Lao Tzu was saying. He said, the Tao is in you. It's not like your money you're spending. The way of yin and yang is a flow through your body your whole life. This wasn't Kung's wrong bus. Kung's got the wrong bus. Respect to the man. Okay. They remember Kung's name at Confucius. But Lao Tzu was speaking the truth. Right? That's the thing. He weren't telling you, hey, listen to me, read my Dao De Jing, say how much money. No, he said the truth is the truth. He was saying your body understand more. One word is too much, can be too much. Lao Tzu said, right, he said too many, in English, I'm saying English, he said too many colours, blind the eyes, this man's going to kill me now. I'm saying, right, the thing is, right, fucking young with a bitch. But the thing is, what Lao Tzu was saying, right, is too many colours blind the eye. Too many flavouring in cooking, dull the taste. Too many notes, too many sounds, deafen the ear. Too many questions, too many all that, anything, too many steps is going to fuck your day up and waste your goddamn time and energy. If you're going to go one step outside of yourself, you goddamn got an out-of-body experience, man. You just killed your ass off. You take one step outside of your body, you're a dead person. If you take one step outside your body, you're goddamn dead. If you've not reached yourself yet, you haven't been born. If you left yourself, you're dead. You understand me? If you spend it all, you're goddamn broke, you're broken. You'll be broken if you spend it all. Oh, he's trying to make a living, he's a stunt man. Or a gymnast, circus acrobat, I don't know, man. What it's about, what are you doing? The way of the martial art, by the way, in terms of attacking and fighting. There's so many people that can put you down, look at you a certain way. I could fucking strike somebody. I've got a lot of different techniques I know. There's a lot of techniques I don't know. I know how to defend myself. I'm not invincible. I know how to attack. I'm not the best fighter, but I could definitely take a fucker out. But what the fuck are you trying? What is that about? Life is not about war. Some people think life is about struggling. Even so, the Buddhists say that. They say life is suffering. And so you might say, I don't believe that. You might say it's part of it, overcoming it. Life is not suffering. Life is overcoming suffering. Because suffering is death to the human body, mind, and body, and spirit of this one. You understand me? Life is not suffering. Life is overcoming death. Always. Shouldn't be like that. Life is life. Death is nothing. Death is. So that's what Lao Tzu was saying. Life is the Dao of yin and yang. He's saying Kong's got the wrong bus. You understand me? Kong's got the wrong goddamn bus. Of course he did. Kong's got the wrong bus. In fact, Kong's didn't get the bus. Kong's stayed in a box he made. This is my city. I said, but Lao Tzu, he said, nah, the universe is infinite. The power's in my heartbeat. Nature is the truth. Listen to your body. Listen to your blood. Respect your pulse. Respect your pulse. You know what I'm saying? Respect everything that fucking creates bone marrow in your body. That's what it's about, fucking motherfucker. Respect it. You understand how we get rain from the sun and the rain, and then the precipitation of the rain, and it comes in and things grow. You know, the sun and the rain, and things grow. Fucking hell. There is no fight. If nature was fighting like you fighting your neighbour, this earth would be destroyed. Everything would be just broken. If yin and yang were really fighting each other, if one of them was to beat the other one, this whole world would have finished. But everything is the Tao of yin and yang. You have to respect, balance. That's what is the way of nature, you understand me? The way of true nature. Yeah? Do you understand that? Yes or no? Fuck no. Fuck no. You benefit. The living benefit, right? So let's say this ground, this road here, right? It's not alive, yeah? It doesn't benefit, it doesn't need me to walk along here. People make the roads and cars, don't forget. I'm just saying the ground. Right? This road here, this ground, doesn't need me walking on it. But you need to live, right? In your body, you need to live to go somewhere. So you need to meet it. You need to walk on the ground. You don't go under, you don't go over it. That's a dead person. A ghost flying over it or going under the ground. That's a dead person. You have to meet the ground. You have to swim in the water, walk on the bridge, don't jump like a maniac, get in the elevator, lift, whatever, from one floor to the next, up and down. You have to stay in the elevator. You understand me? Doors are used for passing. Windows are made to look through. Study the essence of the meaning of this home. You understand? Understand that. Your house, home, right? Understand that. What you need. The way of living in a bed to sleep on. Understand how the house is, the walls, the ceiling, the floor function, the doors, the windows, the lights, the kitchen. Study what a home is. Understand yourself. That's your home. Understand me? A house, the functionality of a house. Study what a human being needs, a person needs. Huh? Study for real. Yeah, what you need as a person, the needs of a human being. He needs a home, protection, a sanctuary, a protection to maintain his living and his power and his essence of being here on the fucking earth, in the essence of this fucking galaxy. Don't fucking fight yourself by fighting everything. You go beyond yourself, you lose your senses. You leave. If I was to leave this body now, I wouldn't have the 5 senses that I have in the physical. Do you understand me? Not the body or the an item or a battery. You understand me? Yeah. Do you understand that? The battery, if the battery leaves the fucking remote control, it ain't going to benefit, right? You understand me? If you want to benefit this body, don't leave it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? The heart has to be at home. Don't leave your family, your home, your body, yourself, your food to go cold, your loved ones, your essence, your oxygen, your food and water, your gravity, the planet. Don't leave that in some place called hell, or thinking you're fighting for some fucking fighting for something because you're trying to fit in and be somebody and tell everybody else how they should do their fucking tasks every day. Who the fuck are you? Your ass, you shouldn't be there, you weak bastard. Someone like that to go around telling people what to do every day. I don't care if it's in a fake thing like a workplace or it's the natural nature of the planet fucking Earth where we're on. Wake your ass up, the building's on me. I've been working my ass off all day. It shows, right? No, the building is what it is. And fuck all. In this particular room or the other office, all nothing. All nothing. It don't exist, it's not fucking real, you understand me? The planet Earth is real. You're on the planet Earth right now, under the stars, right in this universe. Money is nothing. You can wake up, remember money is nothing. You're going to eat that money. Where's money in your hand? Nothing. You've got to spend it, so shut up. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, that money? Money is literally nothing. I'm 44, I'm nearly 44 years old, right? Am I going to talk to you, oh, there's money I spent in my life? What's that? The days that have gone, the years that have gone. Just be happy to be alive. If I was 100 years old now, on the video talking, if I was 100, right, or 90, so listen to that old man, giving you the wisdom about living the life, respect your time and everything. Do you think it sounds good, yeah? I said this when I was 20, I'm now 44, it's the same thing. Health is the most important thing. Do you think, I can't imagine me looking back and saying, I was wrong. Nah, it's just money and the fight. Everything you fight, you kill yourself. That's what Lao Tzu was saying. So the health of the body, everything is yin and yang. Right? Can you imagine some low wire doing his Tai Chi there with no fucking Dao? No, everything is the Dao. It's not a belief, it's not a culture tradition, it's not money. Everything you fight, you kill yourself. You want to be somewhere, you're not here. Your life is inside your body. You're alive now, you have to respect your health and your time. This is life, the beauty of life. You may have a lot of money or little money, it doesn't matter, a lot of time or little money. Whatever it is, there's no competition, there's nothing. Society is how it is, yeah. Totally fake, right? As I say. But your life, you must respect yourself. If you start saying, I'm going to try to believe in myself, what does that mean? You can believe or not. If your heart is beating in your body, you're still alive. It's not about confidence. So if you're thinking about confidence, it means you're not confident. You're thinking about winning, it means you're a loser. You think you're a loser now, I must try harder. When you get there, you maybe never see it. You can do more. Of course, maybe you get a stronger body or you learn 5 languages, or many things, okay. You take photos with the important people. Whose car is this? The boss's car? Or is it this one? Similar, right? Oh, black and white. No yin and yang, sadly. Anyway, yeah. Man, heaven, earth, he said. It allows us everyone. So, everything is yin and yang. The path ahead, the path behind you. You are here now. This is your life. I can say nothing. If Kung Fu was standing with me right now, you listen to him. My God, good luck. You listen to Kung Fu telling you. Yeah, and maybe you get a lot of money, maybe. Or maybe not so much, because he's more important than you. He's wood. What Lao Tzu was saying, he wanted to say nothing. He was saying, listen to your heartbeat, respect your, the fact that you're breathing. You're not poor, you're not finished, you're not dead. Yeah? Okay, so you want to be confident, you're not confident. You want to be happy, you're not happy, right? Everything you want is far away from you. And you remember the pain and the suffering in the past. What's that? Is this your life? This is the whole life of fighting? I give these speeches down the street. Someone was walking behind me just then, so I thought I'd just continue talking. This is a complete and utter abomination, waste and delusion of yourself. Nature is what it is. Life is in you. I don't know what fucking reason for. You can go biological and say how the body works biologically, right? The heart works like this, the liver works like that. I went to the hospital today, I had a high blood pressure apparently, and so did my wife, but I don't usually have that, All my organs are working a certain way, my skin, etc., etc. But the point is, like, the way of nature, yeah? is in your fucking body, and there's a reason why the body is actually still a rascal alive. Excuse my language. Alive. Let me sit on this goddamn bench for a minute. There's a reason why. Fuck it, let's keep walking shit. There's a reason why you're still alive. You understand me? So I can walk along this road now and say, yeah, the body works like this. The heart, the lungs, the liver, the kidneys, blah, blah, blah. And a doctor or some biological experts, and doctors can explain why, right? How the body works, the health, right? But I'm talking about why, as in why the fuck. It is to be so that the body's alive. It's a gift. You might say it came from God. You were put on the earth and given life by God. Whatever you want to say, it doesn't make a difference what the reason. Yeah? But the point is, it came from something. Right? It's amazing. The same way as the world, the universe is here. We're the perfect distance from the sun. Or whatever, the gravity is here. All that stuff, yeah? You can say all that stuff, yeah? I want to cross further down and go back. Do you understand? Right. So, how can we say? The storyteller, the story writer, right? You know what I'm saying? Story creator, the story reader, that is to say the speaker and the listener, the writer and the reader, and the story itself are all one. But they are nothing more or less than a phenomenon that has come about, as part of the whole essence of this whole everything, the universe itself. The same way as you have this branch on that tree. They're different parts of the tree, but it's all the same universe, the same universal physical reality truth. If this tree started fighting with itself, if the branches started wrestling with each other, if the tree started shaking like crazy, it might even break its branches, it might drop all of its fruits, leaves and flowers. Yeah, it would stop growing at a certain way. It might fall over, it might break, the roots might break. Could even fall onto another tree and cause that one fucking problems too, But it doesn't do that. It works properly, perfectly. The tree is a strong root, a strong trunk with strong roots, which form strong branches, which then produce strong, stuff. So, fruits, flowers, and, leaves. Apparently they produce air as well, oxygen, right? So, live like the fucking tree. Live like the way of true nature. Don't live like someone who's obsessed with death and fighting, because you'll end up fucking killing yourself. I see. Look, there's ways of physical violence and fighting, right, and all that shit. But it's like fighting shouldn't be glorified. You see glory in victory. You find like a happy, pleasant feeling in being a victorious champion over others, a dominating person, a dictator. A man with the fist, or whatever, okay? You then, okay, you become, or what you already are, is someone who is totally weak. Someone who is obsessed, who is so consumed by loss. You understand me? Someone who is, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand that? Someone who is so obsessed with gaining, winning, but someone who is consumed by loss, is a slave to loss. That's what it is. You understand? If you want to win, it means you're a loser, aren't you? That's what it is. The loser wants to win. He wants to be strong. He's weak. He wants to be rich. He's poor. He wants to be happy. He's sad. He wants this, he wants it, he just doesn't have it. He wants to be there. So, well, I want to say he's not here, is he then? If you get there, you're not here. You're dead. So I'm saying, what this person calls right? If you're, I'll tell you what to be honest. If you're walking, right? If I'm walking, say I'm walking on this road now, right? If I'm walking on this road now, if I'm walking on this road here, if I'm walking above the road or under the road, I'm dead, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So I must be walking on the road. This is your life. It's in the middle. That's what Lauza was saying, right? And as I say many times, Kongs have got the wrong bus or maybe taxi and paid the wrong money. Lauza was talking right what he said. Yeah? Man, heaven and earth. It's not some fucking tradition. It's not culture. It's not money. With his Dao de Jing, Lauza didn't say, hey, read my book. I'll teach you, motherfucker. Listen to me. He didn't say that. He said, listen. Yeah, listen to your life, man. Everything you're fighting, you're killing yourself. That's why they say Taiji is the best. It's not some young boys that Taiji for 5 minutes. But this is your whole life, 24 hours. Respecting yourself. You understand me? Or swimming in the water. Yeah. You understand? But don't hold your head under there and wonder why you can't breathe. Exactly. You understand it? You understand the point? You understand that, yeah? That's what Lauza was saying. And Kongs have got the wrong bus. Oh, fuck, he got the wrong. So respect to him. But Lauza was speaking the truth. But fuck your money. Money is nothing. He said, yeah, that guy did, fuck that guy's money. Money nothing, man. Go and spend it, bro. Spend it. When you're poor, you start waking up, bitch. These people consumed. Their mind is money. That's death. Money is death. Fucking arsehole looking at me over there. Money, I tell them, motherfucker, right now. Money is nothing but goddamn you begging and wiping people's asses and crawling after people begging for a life. We need money in the system to live, yeah? But ultimately, you don't have it, that's it. Now, the thing is, people sometimes have a lot of money, they have a lot of things, but their mind, okay, is far gone. The idea, their mind is so gone into that idea outside of themselves. They've lost the living here. They've lost the living here. What Lauza was saying was the damn truth. He was saying, come to realising how your fucking brain is operated and be grateful you got it. Or at least shut up. There's people that are jumping off of buildings and stuff, you know, and jumping into fucking whatever, pits and volcanoes. You know, fair enough, that's the end of it for you. But if you're trying to live, stop fighting everything. Yeah, the way of the martial arts way, huh? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. The way of the martial arts. I'm 44 years old. Right? It must be the way of the Dao. If you know all the time. That's what Kung Fu is, right? That's what Kung Fu training is. So the whole way of true living and true life, right? What we do is in the essence, it's not about how to be the best fighter and fight with everything, even when we're defending ourselves. It's about how we flow with things, how we work with the ways of life, you know, as death destroys itself and we don't get tied down by it. It's about not jumping into quick sinking sand mud. You know, that's what it's about. So there's no need for it, even in the spirit, even in the personality, even your mind. You know, your mind way, your communicative, whatever you want to fucking call it, your mental dictatorship, your, psychological state. That, if it's a fighting where you're trying to put people down and mock people or trying to govern, you're a complete and fucking arse loser. That's what someone who thinks they're telling you what you call your title, CEO or nothing. No, you didn't make the money. Rich people, I've never seen someone who made money for themselves. You've been given it. Someone could give you your wages, or they could give you a box of apples, a bag of oranges, right? Or a few sweets, half a handful of peanuts. Whether they give you the money to buy that or whether they give you that, it doesn't make a difference. That's what they give you and that's what you fucking take. You've not made it for yourself. It's not like if I find money on this road and I just pick the money up. It's not like that. Or money off of a fucking apple off a tree. It's not like that, okay? No. Nobody makes money. You're given it. I don't care who the fuck you are. Elon Musk or fucking Trump or anyone. He didn't do anything to get that money. People gave him the money because they were satisfied with what he did and they wanted it. And he gradually built it up. He didn't actually get it and make it. Nobody at all. No one person makes money. People give you money. You don't make money. Like you'll find an apple on the tree. No, people give you it. They say, well done, good job, and they give you the money. You didn't give yourself it. You don't give yourself money. That's a fucking illusion. So people with all this ego fighting in life, they think they're all powerful and this and that. They're not powerful because they didn't do fucking anything. The only thing you can do is take care of this physical and mental, the mind and body. That's all you can do. There's no difference at all. If I waste my time arguing, trying to prove myself to someone, or physically in a wrestling, a fight with someone, it's not doing anything. I'm just playing into their games, wasting my voice box and wasting my energy. When I could be doing something else, or I could be relaxing. You can be using your energy. When you use it, you're generating and training it to be more powerful, building it up. And when you're resting and not using it, same thing. So living is the generation of energy and the flow of energy. It's a constant flow of energy. Yeah? I'm not even going to go far. I'm not even going to go to the distance and say like development of energy. No. It's maintenance of energy. The cells and atoms in your body at any given time, or the number of bones, is what you got. So that's what you've got. 2 lungs, 1 heart, and however many veins in your body, and 2 eyeballs if you've got them, and 2 nostril holes. You understand me? That's what your body is. Your body. Understand me? Respect your body. So that's what it is. That's all you have. You got 2 legs. Someone may have fucking 1 fucking leg. Someone got 2 legs. You got 2 arms. So use them well. Yeah? This is the energy of your life force in your body now. The flowing, constant flow around the body, the power, the flow of energy around your body, which is yin and yang, which is the Dao, as I say, around your body. You understand me? That's what it is. Around your body. It's flowing around your body. People train nothing more than to just be robots of society and just keep on yapping on their mouth, running their mouth, trying to prove that they can be more louder than somebody else, more bold. They can do, you know what I mean? They're more of a robotic slave to it, you know what I mean? They're not free. I'm free, what? I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm free, man. If you're not free, you're dead. Yeah, I just told you. You just be dead, innit? Of course you are. No, is that wrong? Is that wrong? So if you're not free, you're dead. Are you free? Are you free? What are you living for? Money? Absolutely nothing, man. Money is nothing. Hey, give me some money. Can I buy my yesterday back? My yesterday is fucking gone. I have today now. That's the best thing. Yeah. Now is the best thing, bro. Now is the best thing. This is the life right now. Oh, man. I have the time, the energy, and so on. Understand that? It's an energy force. How you use it. I'm going to finish this. It's a long video. It's like, how long is this? More than 1 hour. I've had a good walk, good talk today. Might be sleeping, I don't know. It's been a long video today, though. Yeah, a good walk. And that's what I'm like, see. I believe in like, using the energy well. Doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you're using your life force, your life energy well, in a good way. First of all, your own choice. Well, 1 and 2 together. Your own choice and respecting your health, your mind and body, your time and your health. That's what life is. It's not money. Your health and your time. When you're, you know what I'm saying? When you're 95 years old, you say, I wish I could walk again. My legs are fucking gone now, you know. And you're looking at the little kid who's smiling. Oh, no, too late, mate. I'm losing hair. I'm 44. That's what I'm trying to say. Healthy. And one more time I'll say, I've said about 100 times, right? Kongs have got the wrong bus. I'm sorry. Like, clever man he was, Confucius, Kongzi, but he got the wrong bus. Lao Tzu told him, and Kongzi didn't listen. So Lao Tzu was right, I don't care. It's not tradition, it's not money, it's not culture, none of that. Right? What Lao Tzu said all them years ago was right. About yin and yang, balancing, listening. With the whole body, the whole essence of life. You only have your life. Everything you're fighting, you're killing yourself. That's why they say Tai Chi is the best. You understand me? Not low wire Tai Chi for 5 minutes. It's 24 hours. Yeah. It doesn't matter what you're saying. One word, that's what Lao Tzu said. He said one word is too much. You didn't want to say, it's not about talking. It's about living. Yeah. Because today's nearly finished. Tomorrow we'll be lucky if we've got another day. You know what I'm saying? If you've still got your two eyes, you know what I'm saying? There's people in hospital now dying with cancer. I was young and that, you know what I mean? The bones. So I've been walking along, I've been sweating, I've got my heart in my body, pumping blood around my body. That's real. Which car here is the boss's one? This one or this one? Same thing, isn't it? They're all similar. They all want to be the boss. Which one's the rich one? You ask him that question, you see his angry face. No, it's not about that. Okay. You have to wake up and say, I'm a human, I have time. Remember, you come from your parents, you're a human being, you know? Yeah. This ice cream's waiting for you now. Right? Keep yourself healthy. Love your life. Love your damn life, that's what you've got to remember. That's the most important thing. Because there is no fight. There is no fight. There's no fights which don't carry a risk. But in living, there is no risk, see? Death is always a threat to life, see? Value your life. A gift, they say, the present. So, you know, the past. Well, they say, was it yesterday? Was it? Yesterday's history. Tomorrow's a mystery and today's a gift, right? The present. Now is a gift. So the past is history. The future is a mystery, but the present is a gift. You have to remember that as much respect as we can have for people that have said good, everybody makes mistakes too. You know, Kongzi, as I say, Confucius, he wasn't, you know, I'm not putting him down, he was a wise, clever man. Some of the things he said was right. And he was even interested a bit in the yin and yang philosophies, apparently. It's more than a philosophy, it's the truth. And what Lao Tzu was talking about is valuing your fucking life. Valuing your life. First of all, being a force of life. And then you see the value in it. How can you not see the value in your own life beyond anything else? I've got to rush to be here, be there for the meeting, tell everybody what to do, or keep wiping this person's ass, following the boss, or trying to be the boss, trying to prove something, get into fights, showing off all your battle scars. That's not living, man. Exhausted from day to day, just living for money. There's no end to it. No passion, no time, no interest, no hobbies, because you're getting older and you're fucking wasted in front of your family and anybody else, and still competing with others, trying to fit in and fight at the same time. Trying to avoid living? No, live now.